It is now 5:02, and I would like to call our meeting to order. Let us stand for the pledge to the American flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Dr. Head, have we posted the notice of the public hearing and the statutory advertising requirements?
Yes, I certify it was posted in accordance with the law.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Jennifer, are you ready to make the presentation on the proposed tax rate?
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
I just have a short presentation here on the proposed tax rate. First, to show that the proposed rate is 10.78 cents, which is flat. That's the same tax rate that we had last year as the proposed rate, and that split between maintenance and operations is 8 cents and 2.78 cents for the interest and sinking fund, which is debt service. Here, just how this process works is we receive the certified values from the appraisal districts in late August, and we have to publish the effective tax rate, and that was published September 4th as required by law. The public hearing notices have been published, and the interest and sinking rate, that 278, it is just calculated based on what is required to make our debt service payments. So here, just to show a history of our appraised values. The bars shows the value, and then the line is what the growth rate is in those values. So you can see for FY20, we're estimating about 190 billion in appraised value, and this is about a 6.6 growth rate from last year. In terms of the rate, this shows a 15-year history of where Lone Star College has had their rate compared to the state average. You can see we've consistently been well below the state average. And this shows, so for our sources of revenues, right, this tax rate that we're setting would generate the local taxes, which is our largest revenue source. In FY20, that's estimated to be 42% of our total revenues. And so the bars here show the amount of the revenues, with the line being the tax rate. So for the total revenues, this is where you can see the maintenance and operations tax rate. The blue portion is around 180 million. That goes into the maintenance and operations portion of our budget, and the tax rate at the 10.78 cents. Again, just to kind of place us in context among the 50 community colleges, we do have a very strong and healthy tax base. And with that, we're able to have a relatively low tax rate while still generating healthy revenue. So you can see here that among the 50 community colleges, that we, at 42% of our revenues coming from taxes, puts us as the 15th highest among the 50 community colleges. The state median is 28% of a community college's revenues come from property taxes. And so just what happens from here, right at the September board meeting is where the tax rate was proposed. Today is our first public hearing. The regular board meeting on October 3rd will be the second public hearing, and then there will be a special meeting on October 7th for the board to vote on the tax rate. That concludes. Thank you.
Okay. Board members, are there any questions? Great job.
So we do the next, the announcements.
Yeah, I'm going to do as Jennifer just indicated, the second public hearing to discuss the board's intent to raise the 2019-2020 property tax rate by more than the effective rate will be on Thursday, October the 3rd, 2019 at 5 p.m. here in the boardroom. The meeting at which the board will vote on the proposed tax rate will be Monday, October the 7th, 2019 at 5 p.m. here in the boardroom. And are there any citizens? Not tonight. Okay. Good.
We have a guest for the board. We have Jamie Swinnerton from the Houston Chronicle. So
yeah.
Thank you for coming out.
Hi, Jamie. All right, since there are no questions, no citizens' comments, very short meeting. Have a good day.